wherever you may be in the world. Thank you for joining me for another edition of the Truth Conductor Show. Um, one of the things that I haven't done is ask somebody to donate a van to my tour company. I've never asked that. I have implied that I needed one, but I've never asked anyone to donate one to my business. So I woke up this morning and said, that's a good point. You're always talking about how you can help kids, but you ain't never asked nobody to donate a van to your business. And see, listen, y'all. One of the reasons these kids are out here acting a fool is because they have low self-esteem. That's the problem. They got low self-esteem. Nobody's dealing with that element of them. Nobody's showing them, and 9 times out of 10, they high school dropouts, okay? They undisciplined. And the one thing that motivates them is money. And when I'm trying to get people to see that you can take some history and use money as a motivation to get them to learn. See, this thing that kids are doing it because it's the right thing to do, that bullshit don't work no more. Let me say that again. This thing of kids doing it because it's the right thing to do, that shit don't work. They don't see right working. They only see wrong working. When you really sit down and look at it, all they see is negative working in their lives. And we're not trying to counter that with nothing positive. And that's all I'm saying. If what you're doing is not working, give something else different a chance. What have you got to lose? And see, and a lot of y'all are afraid to try something new. A lot of y'all are afraid to try something different. Because you're stuck in a paradigm that, well, what we're doing ain't working, so ain't nothing going. See, and here's the problem. Most of these kids have been written off. Let me say that again. Most of these kids have been written off. That the only thing they're good for is jail. We ain't trying to help them. We ain't trying to save them. We don't even try to encourage them. And I'm just saying, man, why don't you, and if you think I'm lying, take some of these kids that's committing these crimes and ask them about some of the black history of their city. They can't tell you nothing. Man, in fact, for a lot of these kids, man, black history don't even exist. Don't even exist. It don't even exist. It don't even matter. Because we haven't made it important. We haven't tried to uplift it. And all I'm trying to do, y'all, is just hold on to some history that's dying on the vines. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to hold on to some history that's just dying on the vines. Ain't nobody using it. Nobody's using it. And you got kid after kid standing on the corner selling dope, killing off his community, killing off people, killing and going to jail themselves. But nobody's saying, hey man, come here, let me show you how to take this history and sell that instead of selling drugs. Why is it that only the negative perceptions work in our community. Why is that? You know, we don't talk to these kids about developing a brand, developing their own brand. We don't talk about that. We don't teach them that. And yet, when somebody like myself that comes along trying to be the answer, now I'm clout chasing. I'm 70 fucking years old. And ran for mayor of DC in 94. But yet I'm clout chasing. I'm clout chasing. Because I got the courage to stand up and speak out. To speak up. So you'll discredit me because I got the courage you don't have. And here's the sad part. You agree with me, but you're scared to support me. That's the part that I'm trying to wrap my head around. A lot of folk agree. This very sign right here. Stop hating each other because you disagree. People agree with that. But I don't know what you're going to do with the money. If I help you out, I don't know what you're going to do with the money. And here's the tragedy. You're too damn lazy to Google and see who I am. That's the sad part. You'll talk all that shit, give all your excuses, but you won't even pick up your phone and say, man, who is this guy, Truth Conductor? Let me see what he's talking about. You won't do that. But somebody else can come along and tell you some bullshit, and you'll eat that up. But you ain't trying to do no research on your own. You ain't trying to do none of that. So hey man, maybe it'll fall on deaf ears, and maybe it'll fall on the right ear. You never know. All I'm trying to do, man, is just show some kids and some adults that you can go through some stuff, you can experience some stuff, but you still can hold on to your dream. You still can hold on to your desire, your plan, your vision. You know, I had let me give you an example of what I'm talking about. I had this person to send me some messages, and I'm kind of hurt because I believe it was a person who appeared to be one of my biggest supporters. That appeared, that's what I was under the impression. And then one day, I just noticed that, man, I ain't heard from this guy in a minute. Every day he used to come up in here, man, and be a blessing. Let's see, where do I want to go? Let me see. Let me. I'm trying to find this message. Okay. Here we go. Listen to this, y'all. Listen to this. Let me see. I had this person to send me a message and said, sir, you can't get mad at people if they don't share your vision. Nobody asks you to do what you're doing, and people don't owe you anything. If you keep having those expectations, you will keep getting disappointed, right? Okay, but then they sent me another message. Well, they've sent me several messages. I'm going to read them to you. Your lives are so bad now, even Bernie has stopped showing up. This is what they, this is, and let me show you, this was on the 15th of, this was on the 15th of November, this month. This was on the 15th, okay? You see this person? This is the person that sent these comments. One about Bernie, Mary Mack. Notice they joined November the 15th, 2023. So somebody actually went and made up a profile just to come and do it. But it gets even better. Let me show you. Gets even better. Gets even better. Where that thing at? Where that thing at? Oh, no. Where that thing at? Let's see here. Gets even better. Listen to this. Let's see. Someone would have to be insane to take financial advice from you. What could you possibly show them? How to get evicted from an apartment? Most Americans have already mastered that skill. Intelligence is severely lacking in America. The irony of the Truth Conductor moniker is you hate hearing the truth about yourself. No, I don't hate hearing the truth about myself. I hate people hiding, throwing a rock and hiding their hand. See, the irony is, if you really want to tell me something true about myself, that you would come as who you are and not as some fake person. See, if you're interested in my welfare, why you have to come as a disguise? And listen, let me show you. See, this is how people will do you. Since you have so many streams of income, where can I buy some of your dinnerware? What kind of programming do you have on your TV site? Where can I catch your hop-on, hop-off shuttle? Now, you go to my website, dcblacktours.com. Any kind of Black history needs you got in DC is on my website. You want a day tour? You want a night tour? You want a hop-on, hop-off shuttle for all of the museums and monuments in DC? It's on my website. Now, because I have produced those things and they're not in demand, where can I catch your hop-on, hop-off shuttle? Where can I buy your dinnerware? Well, even this little thing right here started on a piece of paper. What's going on, Jamie? Started on a piece of paper. See, so whoever Mary Mack is, and I just pray it ain't Bernie. What's going on, Steve? Thank you, brother. Thank you, Steve. I just pray it ain't Bernie. Well, Bernie, I'm talking about you. Man, listen. Bernie, man, I had this person to send me an email, a comment. Okay, it was crazy down there yesterday, man. Dude got arrested too. Listen, Bernie, this person right here, Bernie, I want you to see it so you won't think I'm making this up. Okay? I don't want you to think I'm making this up, Bernie. Here, this person right here, Mary Mack, sent me an email the other day and said, "Sir, you can't get mad at people if they don't share your vision. Nobody asks you to do what you're doing, and people don't owe you anything. If you're having those expectations, you'll keep getting disappointed." Then they turned around and said, "Your lives are so bad now, even Bernie has stopped showing up." And I'm like, why would they throw Bernie under the bus? I got nothing bad to say about Bernie. Man, Bernie could tell me to kiss his ass today. And I got nothing bad to say about that brother at all. I got nothing bad. Yes, it would be disappointing. Yes, it would hurt. But man, I ain't got nothing bad to say about Bernie. Bernie, Everett, Overton, and Laura. I'm my three biggest supporters. I keep telling y'all that. Those have been my three biggest supporters financially. And if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't even be in this room today. I ain't got no shame to my game on that. I ain't got no shame to that. Because one time, man, I couldn't even hardly walk. And not to mention, the caddies sitting there right now need to go into the shop. Okay? Sitting there, and I get out here every day, man, and get back down to that White House. Every day. I get out here and go back down to that. I met Kyrie Irving yesterday, y'all, at the White House. I met Kyrie Irving. Man, in fact, not only did I meet him, I got a chance to put my business card in his hand. I put my business card in Kyrie Irving's hand yesterday, right there in front of the White House. So did. I said, man, I do the Black History of D.C. That's what I do. If you ever want to see it, let me know. Kyrie Irving. And I thanked him for helping people out in the community, because that's one brother, man. He's giving back to regular people. He ain't giving to organizations. He's putting money in the hands of people, helping them out. And I said, brother, I appreciate that. Okay? Jamie, I'm telling you, you said a mouthful, Jamie. He is working it out. He is. He is. He is. And that's why I just today I said, hey man, somebody donate me a van, man. Once a week, I'll get some kids and take them on a tour for the whole year. Once a week. 52 weeks out of the year, every week, I'm gonna get some young kids, man, and show them the history of this city. To see that, and that's a lot of kids. All right, let me give you an example. Let me show you how many kids I can touch. Let's say I had a 15 passenger van. I can carry 14 people. Okay? 14 times 52, that's 728 kids. That's 728 kids. And let's do that's $57,512. That's the cost of the van right there. That's the cost of the van right there. That's the cost right there. Okay? Every week, I get some kids out here, man, and show them some history. And out of that 700, how many did I say? Hold on. 728. And see, and they all gonna be on social media. And what I'll do is, along with sharing the information with them, see, I'm gonna put some money in center. I'm gonna ask them some questions. Hey, come here. This worth $10. What was how did Frederick Douglass escape slavery? I'm gonna give them that information. But then I'm gonna give them a chance to win some money to see if they're listening. See, I get their attention. I know how to get their attention. I know how to get their attention. I know what gets their attention. Their money. And see, unfortunately, we don't want to use money as an incentive to get these kids out here to do right. And money is the incentive for them to get out and do wrong. Money motivates them, man. If you look at the majority of these young people when they making their videos, this right here is what they always flashing. This is what they always flashing. They're always flashing this. So why don't you use this to motivate them to do right? See, that thing of them supposed to doing right because it's the right thing to do, that shit don't work no more. It don't work no more because they seeing too many of their friends doing it wrong and getting ahead. They don't see their friends doing right, being positive and getting ahead. They only see negative. And people sit back and seeing this, man, and won't even say, damn, let's change that narrative. Let's show them that they can come out and be positive and people will respond. People will support it. But if you're scared, all you're going to do is just sow in fear. That's all you're doing. And like I said, ain't nothing else working. If it was, why is crime so out of control? If it was working, why is crime out of control? And see, and these are black folk that can't even control their own children. The crime that's out of control in the black community is by black kids that we can't control. We have no discipline over. And I'm telling you, now you're going to have to reach them kids with money. You're going to have to use money as a motivated factor for them to get out here and do the right thing. And once you get them in the habit of doing it, man, it's set, man. But you don't even want to get them in the habit because you think it's the right thing to do. And see, and let me tell y'all something. If you upset with the crime in the community, no, DC, listen, Jamie. This stuff that's going on in DC right now is a walk in the park. It's a walk in the park, Jamie. This stuff that's going on in DC right now is a walk in the park. It really is. And that's because, you know, they don't have any other alternatives. They're not thinking, they're thinking inside the box. They're not trying to think outside the box. And what I'm trying to show people, if we're going to address these situations, we need to start thinking outside the box. Because your box solutions ain't working. That shit don't work. And man, in fact, it's just making it worse. Is what it's doing. So that's what that's doing. So why don't you try something different? Why don't you try something different? Why are you afraid to try something different? That's all I'm saying. Man, give me a chance. Donate me a van and see, and I don't want no Sprinter. No, I want a regular low roof van. Because, see, in D.C. right now, vans like Sprinters and the medium roof and high roof Transits, Ford Transits, they're not allowed on Capitol Hill. See, I want a low-roof vehicle that I can drive through the whole city without any restrictions, so I can show these kids. See, I don't want no Sprinter. I want me a regular low-roof van that I can drive anywhere in D.C. so I can show these kids, man. See, I want to be able to get into the city and show them what this city is all about. That's all I want to do. That's all I want to do. Just try to show them, man, educate them. Show them how I started as a street vendor. And now I'm doing the Black History Tours at DC, still on the streets. I started out as a street vendor. And now I'm really still a street vendor because I'm just using Black history now. I'm still a street vendor because I took the Black history of the city, man, and I show people tours. So in essence, I'm just doing tours. I ain't doing merchandise. And see, and how many times, man, how many brands you have seen people launch and develop? How many brands? Name a brand you done seen that somebody's trying to build from scratch right in your face. This Truth Conductor brand I built from scratch. Started with the pandemic on Periscope. When we was locked in and couldn't go nowhere. Man, I was on Periscope. All day. Because couldn't go nowhere. The world shut down. Stayed on the internet. That's how I launched Truth Conductor brand. On Periscope. And believe it or not, man, like now, see, even now, sometimes, see, when I go out, man, I'm gonna put this hat on. I'm gonna take this hat off, put this hat on until I get downtown. Because a lot of people are, aren't you the guy that be on TV? Yeah, that's me. That's me. And I got people that tease me because like this person, like this person said, let me show you what they said. Since you have so many streams of income, where can I buy some of your dinnerware? What kind of programming do you have on your TV site? I got truthconductor.tv. That's my, I got the domain name, truthconductor.tv. I got it. You can Google it right now, truthconductor.tv. It's mine, I own it. And you talking about where can I catch, what kind of programming do you have? And you don't even have it. You don't even have, at least give me credit for thinking. At least give me credit for that. Oh, wow, man. I wish you had told me. I'd have been down there. I would have came down there yesterday. I sure would have. I would have came yesterday. I saw one girl. I said, but they arrested one guy. I saw the one guy get arrested for the flagpole assault. That happened with Peter Navarro, and I saw online where they arrested him at Freedom Corner. Well, see, you got to realize that the status quo is what most folk live by. That's what they're gonna go with, what the status quo say do. That's what they're gonna do. They're gonna do what the status quo say do. And they ain't gonna rock the boat. And for those who are boat rockers, they try to make an example out of them to discourage other people. See, and maybe I just thought about this. Maybe um, people such as myself don't what's going on, Edward? Well, Jamie, actually he did do a stupid thing down at in front of the courthouse with Peter Navarro. He took that flagpole and pushed it up between her legs. He did that. He did that. There's too many angles that folks and the federal marshals saw him when he did it because they came out and checked him. Yeah, he did. He did. I was there. I was there. Okay, and since that time, I've seen videos of different angles where he actually took that pole, man, and stuck it up between her legs. He did that. He sure did. And she screamed. She screamed. So that much I saw did happen. I can tell you that did happen. And he was the stupid one to do it right in front of the courthouse with all them cameras. He wasn't conscious of being watched. He wasn't conscious of it because he had that, his stuff on what he was trying to do on his mind, and he wasn't thinking about, damn, I'm right here in front of the courthouse. I might not want to do that, and especially to the person that he did it to, because she gonna run her mouth anyway. So yeah, I was down there when that happened. So I can tell you I saw that, and it's unfortunate, man. It's unfortunate because it's just some more division that's among us, and somewhere along the line, man, we're gonna have to be able to disagree without hurting each other, without condemning each other. We're gonna have to learn how to do that. Okay? So anyway, listen, man, it's Friday. Um, and I'm getting ready to go back down to the White House today. It's gonna be a beautiful day today, man. Beautiful day in DC. Almost 70 degrees. Beautiful day today. And I'm just grateful. Y'all, I'm working on some stuff, man, that is it's kind of surprising to me because I never expected to see this happen, and it is happening, and so I'm dealing with it. Thank you, Jamie. I can't wait to show it to. I can't wait to be able to share it with y'all, man, and to show you some of the same stuff that be talking to y'all about. I'm trying to make this work in my life. Okay? Thank you, Jamie. I'm trying to make it work in my life. I really am. And some of the same stuff I'm telling you, I'm trying to make it work in my life. And like I said, when God freed me up to be able to talk about this, then y'all gonna be like, whoa, true conductor, for real? Yeah, for real. A lot of y'all don't know the behind the scenes, a lot of stuff behind the scenes you ain't privy to. Okay? Thank you, man. I'm trying, and it ain't easy. And what I'm telling y'all ain't easy at all. Ain't easy at all. I really had to humble myself. And see, and that's what God is it's showing me now is humility, being humble, letting stuff go. No, all right. Had to wait till some phone interaction. I hope y'all can still hear me. But whatever my lives freeze up like that, somebody done called. You know, I had this clown call me yesterday and left me all these messages about shit, almost a half hour worth of messages. They left me. And the last message they called me on, they didn't block their number, disguising their voice. And when I realized, well, I'm not listening to this shit. So, and I didn't even block them. I took their number, I took a photocopy, erased that shit, said, see, now you wasting your time. I'm going to show you, I ain't listening to this shit. Maybe if you call me as you are, I talk to you. But this, you got disguised, man, fuck you. And erase that shit. And I said, I'm not going to even block your dumb ass. I'm not going to even block you. But I ain't listening to that shit, man. And you call me up, leaving me all these damn messages. I ain't listening to that shit. I'm not listening to it. I'm deleting it. So have at it. If that's what you want to do, and man, listen, y'all. If you want to check me, by all means, man, check me. I'll just ask you to check me as you are and not in disguise. I can take a person coming to me saying, Truth Conductor, this is my problem with you. I can respect that. But to hide behind a fake name and a fake voice, man, fuck you. Fuck you. You're a coward. And I don't know why you think whatever you saying, I'm supposed to listen to. And you can't even come to me as who you are. You got to be a disguise. And I'm supposed to entertain that. I'm not entertaining that, man. But anyway, I just want to help some of these kids, man. That's what I want to do. I just want to help some of them. At least try anyway. At least try. And yeah, Mary Mac, I'm going to get my hop on, hop off shuttle up. I'm going to get my dinnerware line up. And I'm also going to have my truthconductor.tv. I'm going to have them all. That's right. I'm going to have them all. Yes, I am. Now, just that simple. So anyway, man, enjoy your day. I'm going to get out here and get in the mix, see what's going on in the world. And, man, I'll talk to y'all later. See you.